guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you through my weekly cleaning routine of our kitchen. This is a room that is centrally located in our house and tends to get the dirtiest the fastest. It's also just kind of a catch-all area of our house as we're coming and going. So I thought that I would show you the process of how I clean it and share with you the products that I like to use. So I always like to start with a clean sink and will unload the dishwasher if it's necessary, as well as load it back up with any items that are in the sink. And my 2-year-old has a bunch of dirty sippy cups. His high chair tray was dirty, so I wanted to get all of that washed. But before I start washing all of his cups, I wanted to go ahead and get this side of the counter clean. So that I can get those washed and drying on his drying rack. This is the Boone drying grass, and we received it off of our registry when we were pregnant, and I really love it. I will link to it below. It has definitely been really nice as far as drying bottles and pacifiers and now sippy cups and utensils. So it has definitely been one of those handy things if you are expecting or know someone who's expecting. It's also a great gift idea. Moving on to the other side of the counter, I am just cleaning everything off of it and moving stuff out of the way so that I can clean it properly. And I like to spray it down with an all-purpose cleaner. This is the Method all-purpose spray in my favorite scent, the lime and sea salt scent. I don't know what it is, but this scent just smells so good. It's so calming, and I love using it all throughout our house, but especially in the kitchen. And when I'm doing my weekly cleaning routine here, I do like to wipe everything down, including all the appliances and anything that we have sitting out on the countertop. We have animals, and I do like to keep our blinds open throughout the day and let the sunlight come in, so it does get dusty and dirty pretty quickly, so I just like to give everything a good wiping down. And I also wipe down the backsplash and the little light switches and the little switch plates and all of that, so that it's all just nice and clean. And then just moving on to the other areas of the kitchen, again, just organizing and picking things up and doing the same thing, just cleaning off the counters here with the same Method spray, and then wiping down all of the countertop items and putting them back in place. I do wipe down our Keurig coffee maker here, but I clean that on a regular basis anyways, so even though I'm not fully cleaning it here, I do clean it out pretty regularly. Moving on to the microwave, I guess you could say it's a pet peeve of mine to have a dirty microwave, so I like to keep it clean at all times. So anytime there's a spill or something happens in there, I do make sure to clean it up right away. I don't want anything left in there and to get crusty and hard. But a little tip for that, if you do have food that is stuck to the inside of your microwave, you can just put some water in a bowl and heat it up in the microwave anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And the steam from that water will allow you to just easily clean it out, and it's shiny and perfect and almost brand new.
Make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate.
We have lots of magnets and lots of things on the refrigerator, so I don't take everything off every single week that I clean. I probably really clean it like on a monthly basis, but I will wipe down the handles and wipe down the little ice and water dispenser, because those tend to get a little gross and get water stains and whatnot on it. And then I will also wipe down the inside of the freezer and the fridge just to remove any crumbs or any spills that have happened in there as well. This is the area that is really the catch-all section of the kitchen. It's where we lay our bills right away. I have cards from Gunner's birthday that I need to take care of. So I'm just gonna organize and sort through all of it and try to find a place for it eventually and just clean off the countertops, again using the same method spray. I had to check and make sure my camera was still going. Sometimes it stops because the card is full or I have no battery left. And of course I have to fill our candy bowl back up. We always keep M&Ms in here. I always make sure that I have regular peanut and peanut butter M&Ms on hand because we love them. And then moving on to this section of our kitchen, I haven't decorated or done anything really over here. If you've been following me for a little while, you know that I recently just painted these shelves like a couple months ago, I think. They were really dark wood. It was like a wood stain, just like the rest of our other cabinets in the kitchen, and it was just really dark. So we brightened it up a little bit by matching the color to the other cabinets, and I still need to decorate. And then I do like to wipe down the, what is this? The trash can. And I'm just using the Clorox sanitizing spray. I love this spray. It is so good to use on everything. It's safe for kids, it's safe for babies, it's safe for animals. You can spray it on your countertops and just let it sit and it sanitizes. It's just really good stuff. And then I also like to wipe down the dishwasher because it gets fingerprints all over it and just gets kind of gross from everyone. And one of the last things I like to do is just clean up and wipe down the little mat where we keep the animal's water bowl and Bailey, our dog's food bowl. And then I will wash the bowls out as well so that they're nice and clean. They do get gross, especially with having water in them, and then when she eats her food, it just gets gross and sticks in the bowl. So I do like to give her some fresh dishes to eat off of as well. Once I'm done cleaning every other area of the kitchen, I then move on to cleaning the sink. And I'm using the Comet cleaner on our sink. I've used this stuff for years. It works really well on stainless steel sinks as well as porcelain. We had a white porcelain sink in our last house and it really helped with scratches and removing like marks and scuffs and things off of it. So I do really like this cleaner. Barkeeper's Friend is also a really good one to use, and when this runs out, I really want to try the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cleaner. I think that's what it's called. I've heard really great things about it, so I definitely want to try that because it's a little less harsh. Probably a little bit better to use than Comet, but I do really like Comet. It's a good sanitizer and really just helps to clean the sink out. The last thing I'm gonna do is clean the floors. So I'm just removing all of the rugs so that I can go in and sweep to get rid of any dirt, any crumbs, fur balls, all of the stuff that our floor seems to be covered in all of the time, no matter how often I sweep and clean them. here's my little helper. He loves cleaning, he loves to help me sweep and vacuum, and he loves using that little mini dustpan and broom that I have. I always have one of those in the kitchen and also one in the laundry room, and they are super handy. So now I'm just going in, and I guess, I don't know, would you call this mopping? It's not technically mopping, but this is the Bona floor cleaner, and I love this thing. We had it at our old house, and it worked so well on hardwood floors. We've used it on tile, on linoleum. It's just a really nice floor cleaner. It removes any sticky spots and areas that are a little bit trickier to get up, and just gives your floors a really nice shine. Now, this is what I do in between a full cleaning of the floors. I do use a steam mop once a week on the floors all throughout our house, and this just helps to do the in-between stuff and just for like quick messes. So the last thing that I need to do is just vacuum up the rugs and put the animals' food and water bowls back. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it gave you some motivation to get cleaning as well. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. See you next time.